When was the very last time you truly stopped and thought about exactly where your life is going right now? Every morning brings the gift of another 24 hours, yet we often watch those hours disappear into scrolling and passive consumption. Days and weeks slip away while we aren't looking. Moving out of that unconscious drift requires a shift in perspective. It means treating every hour as the sacred, finite resource it actually is. Researcher Fakhar Mushtaq spent years looking into this universal blind spot, wondering what would change if we could physically see the trajectory of our lives. He built Lifetime to answer that question. The interface is defined by warm ivory foundations and soft sage accents. It feels like a sunrise entering a quiet room. Every interaction is designed as a gentle invitation. The platform stays in the background, offering a space to pause and look inward without any sense of judgment or pressure. By identifying repeated patterns, the system reveals where your current path leads, providing the clarity needed to decide what happens next. To understand our choices, we have to make the abstract nature of a lifespan tangible. That begins with the life countdown. This screen shows the years, months, days, and seconds you have lived, alongside a visualization of the time that may remain. It uses high readability typography against a calm ivory background to keep the focus on your progress through life. This ticking clock serves as a prompt for clarity. It asks you to consider your priorities once you see exactly how your remaining years are being spent. Visualizing this finite timeline is the first step toward reclaiming your days from distraction and unconscious habits. While the countdown shows the entire lifespan, we also have to look at the immediate cycle of 24 hours that constitutes today. The Daily Reflection Wheel organizes your day into 5 categories: productive, passive, rest, connection, and growth. These sliders track where the hours went, and the system requires the total to match your 24-hour budget exactly. This reflection identifies exactly where your time disappears. Once you see the hours clearly, you can begin to choose a different path for the morning. Accounting for the hours is one part of the story. The other is maintaining your internal balance during that time. This check-in measures your health across 5 dimensions: spiritual, mental, physiological, physical, and financial. The radial indicator shows at a glance which part of your life is falling out of balance. The spiritual screen specifically tracks your inner connection, providing countdowns to prayer times and options for meditation or nature connection. These practices are designed to anchor you back in the present moment. A life feels meaningful when there is intentional health and balance across the entire human spirit. Every day you log connects your past story with your current habits. This creates a visible narrative of your life journey. This trajectory analysis shows how your daily choices compound over decades. It maps out your 5, 10, and 20-year future, highlighting whether your current habits lead toward growth or instability. The future is a path that you are actively shaping through the choices you make this afternoon. To support those choices, Lifetime provides intelligent nudges. These are non-intrusive invitations to stop, breathe, and shift your attention back to the people or goals you value most. With that clarity, you might put the screen away. You might decide to take a walk, or prioritize a moment of prayer over a distraction. There is a version of the world where we live with purpose and leave a meaningful legacy because we became conscious of our time. Time will continue to move, regardless of our choices, but the shape of what comes next belongs to you. What will you do with your time?